Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back with another episode of Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. We are traveling through space and time. Uh, so, if we're traveling through space and time, I had not considered that there was a possibility that we were actually in the same land.
Freeze to death if I don't hide somewhere. And I gotta find that next passage quick. If I can just find cover along the way, I should make it to the passage.
So we figured out basically what we need to do here. If we get behind certain parts of these walls, get a couple of those. Now we slide down this way, and if we get close enough, it'll skip to this cutscene, in which we're now in the
Light in a
house.
place like this. Someone must have lit it. With any luck, it was a certain grouchy elven sage.
Trying to get back to our elven sage guy.
Snow's up to the rooftops. Wonder how long this blizzard's been blowing.
So the one thing that's interesting is that you can get this traveler's notes. We are running into some strange stuff. Where you'd think for an area that we're just supposed to be walking through, and we're probably never gonna walk through ever again. We've already seen a place of power. We've already seen, right, which way are we going with this? This way. Picking up some weird stuff. Some of it useful, some of it not so much. I guess that's what
Of course. What else? Might have expected this.
Get a little bit of sulfur from them. Stand by the fire to refill my health. I can't loot apparently when I'm frozen over. So we want to just make a mad dash in here. But this is actually not protecting us. We are still getting snowstormed. So is there something in this section? Light a fire. Not particularly. But doing the Igni somehow did shake it off. I need to save at some point too. Been very good about saving. We'll take a moment to save. That way if we die, we'll end up back here, which I suspect is where we want to be. So this is supposed to be the land of the Wild Hunt. It's kind of cool we get a picture of it. Anna's notes. Let's read those. Like unique items, special items in this world. It's pretty cool. So I guess we want to run straight for this. We'll take this instead. They seem to have the same items as my world. It wouldn't surprise me if this was just the same world. Now if you set a fire here, it doesn't. You have to find a place that actually allows you to burn a fire. You can't just do igni on some wood things. I promise you, I'm not just searching and being. This really isn't the time to being thorough. There's little point to it. No. That's no good. Can't help but feel that some of these Harold's diary, another thing we could read. They're not giving me quests or anything. I guess we'll just make a mad dash this way. Oh yeah, that was close.
Took you a while? Did you run into trouble?
No, just taking in the sights. What is this place? Feels like I've been here before.
You have. You fought Eridan's projection here. Before that, Ciri fought here. For you.
What are you talking about?
Ever wondered how you managed to leave the Red Riders?
Many times, but I don't remember a thing.
Ciri came for you. She sensed you were in danger, tore you from the Hunt's grasp, then deposited you in the woods near Kaer Morhen.
Did Eridan start hunting her because of that? Because of me? Why didn't she say anything?
What would it have changed?
Let's ask some questions. What is this world?
Where are we? World of the NL?
No. This is Ted Dara, the time of the end. The world destroyed by the White Frost. Alas, this awaits us all, though at differing stages of our existence.
So calm when you say that.
Eridan succumbed to his knowledge of the apocalypse. Fear rules him now. I'll not commit the same error.
Care to clarify?
Not here. Not now.
He plans to take over the Wild Hunt.
Going after Gels is proving quite a trek, but I still don't know why he's so important.
Eridan differs from the king he killed. Power for its own sake interests him. He has little patience for bureaucracy. He spends most of his time atop his steed, leading the Red Riders. So what does he need in the capital? A good viceroy. Gels is an excellent administrator and an even better plotter. He's the most dangerous individual amongst the NL.
You got any weaknesses?
Yes. He's righteous.
Where did you?
I was hoping we wouldn't get separated.
I warned you it could happen.
Where'd your journey take you?
Through a world whose son had just died. I barely reached the next passage in time.
Okay. I don't believe you, but alright.
Light on the peak. Was that you?
I thought it might aid your passage. After all, that is what lighthouses do. Show the way.
Alright, let's go.
Doesn't look safe here either. Let's go.
This way.
Next passage. When will it open?
Shortly.
Seriously? I sat there and now I didn't get my health restored.
At last.
This Tyr Nalia?
The Palace of Awakening, formerly the Moon Palace. Gel's headquarters.
Oh, don't leave me. I thought you'd probably be in the snow.
Beautiful.
I'm glad to know you appreciate it. Elven architecture is a bit more sophisticated than yours.
Really?
Do you like my new model? Something of Lara Doran about her, wouldn't you agree, Griever?
Her height, perhaps. Nothing more.
I see I've touched a tender spot. So let's change the subject, shall we? Care for a drink?
Got any vodka? Oh yeah, I keep forgetting you don't touch that filth, disgraceful as it is.
I must admit, you appearing here. Quite the surprise, Witcher. Incidentally, interesting choice of allies. Do you think Avalach is honest with you? Just curious.
No, but honesty's not a facet of your species. So quit spewing bile, won't gain you anything.
I detect a shadow of impatience in your faces, it seems. So what brings you here?
I've come to tell you who killed our king.
You've gone through a great deal of trouble to reach me. So I must believe you've put equal effort into preparing this lie.
You shall see the truth. You will dream it.
Even a neuromancer. My intuition was correct. This will be interesting.
Better believe it. This way, please.
Witcher Geralt, a true man of action. Might I know where we're going?
To the world of the Enshe. Directly this time.
Let's go, before any guards show up.
Not much of an artist. Okay, so I had to edit out a little bit of nudity in that scene. The elfin guy we're trying to meet was painting a topless model.
I take it I needn't introduce our guest.
Greetings, Cyril. So it's true. The swallow has befriended the fox.
There's naught you can do to make us turn on one another.
Avalach blackmailed you. Do you not remember? Tried to force you to warm our king's bed. Treated your body like a side of pork.
I remember. But I also remember what you advised Eredin do with me once I was caught. And I remember what the Red Riders did at Kaer Morhen.
I didn't come here to
She
argue.
seems to remember quite a lot.
Proof you
that
promised.
I don't remember.
Where is it?
You will see it in your dream.
Ah, yes. The Oneiromancer.
Oh,
Visions
that's
that
her.
cannot be fabricated. Do you wish to show me how Eredin murdered our king? What then? Am I to incite the NL against Eredin? Call for revolution? And proclaim Avalach our new king?
You'll do what you want. If you decide to continue serving the regicide, so be it. Wouldn't even be surprised.
Very well. Have your oracle summon dreams of my king's last moments.
We shall all dream them, to make certain there are no misunderstandings.
Why not?
I'm really surprised that she's coming back into the story. Now see, this is a pre-rendered cutscene and it looks a lot better.
The king is dead. Long live the king.
You must face him on your terms. In this world. In a place of your choosing. It's your only chance. Sail to Skellige and find the Sunstone. With it, you will summon the Naga Fair. Eredin will come too. Should he call for reinforcements, no NL will answer.
You have done the thing most just. A new portal to Tir Nalia will open. I shall stabilize it and you will return. Come with me.
Man, every time there's a hugging scene, it certainly feels like they could have just changed the story a
Just
little
as well.
bit.
Could have been bluffing. Might have just said that so we'd let him go. Damn it, we should have pressed him.
Calm down. Avalach knows him better. We'll hear him out when he returns.
Speak of the devil.
Geralt's worried. He believes we let girls go too easily.
Can never be too careful.
Agreed. Yet I do believe Gels will keep his word. Withhold support from Eredin.
Seems to me you have a plan. Care to share it with us?
Once we find the Sunstone, aided by your sorceresses and their magic, we shall draw Eredin's ship to a bay along the coast of Undvik. We will wait in ambush, lay a trap. When the King of the Hunt arrives, we will spring it and kill him.
Just like that.
Defeating Eredin will be no small feat, but we will accomplish it. Find the sorceresses of the lodge, and we'll meet at the port. Then we sail to Skellige.
Only 50 experience
Couldn't
points.
help. I'm curious about this little matter you have to resolve.
When I was last in Novigrad, I had my share of troubles.
So I heard.
A few people helped me then. Others, not so much. Now I mean to repay them both. Coming with?
Sure, let's go.
Lead the way.
We need to go to Temple Isle.
Don't remember you being religious?
Nor am I now. Let's go. Almost there.
Where are we going exactly?
To see Horson Jr.
He's dead.
Bit late for that. He's dead.
I asked Sultan, and he said Horson's alive and well on Temple Isle.
I was there. Stuck a sword in his gut.
Your hand must have slipped, because it seems he's recovered.
Interesting.
Move on.
Why are you doing this again?
I want to look him in the eyes.
What then?
Don't know. Depends what I see.
I'm pretty sure I killed him. I'm pretty sure I brutally murdered him for what for all the things I saw he had done. So maybe there's a Doppler pretending to be Horson Jr. Or maybe that was a Doppler I killed, but I mean, that doesn't make any sense. Maybe they work as teams.
What?
Here to see Mr. Wiley.
Mr. Wiley's expecting important guests, so bugger off, you turds!
Make a deal, maybe?
Yeah, a deal.
Go on upstairs. Boss is waiting.
Not your stomping ground.
That was strange.
To say the least.
I wonder what they're doing.
We'll know soon enough.
Yeah, I can't help but feel I'm gonna end up having to do some more editing. They like to put all these sections together. How can he be alive, though? Cleaver was the name of the guy. Yeah.
Well, who do we have here? Finally found your little ward. Took your sweet fucking time.
Seems in fine health to me.
Ah, because you thought you killed me that time. Surprise the fucking prize. Shut your trap, witch! Before somebody fills that hole for you.
Enough! I'll finish what you started.
Whoa, stop, it's me, Dudu Beaverfeld. You really didn't recognize me?
Dudu?
Prove it.
Wait, Siri.
He's got the thing over his eye.
After the heist, after Dijkstra's vault was emptied, you vanished. How'd I find you? Quick.
Butcher's Yard, the Mama's Plate, Priscilla's. You dragged me onto the stage.
Sheathe your sword, Siri. It's Dudu.
Gods, you give me quite the scare.
Should have picked someone else there. That was a stupid joke.
Wouldn't have had to if you hadn't impersonated Horson.
What the blazes were you thinking?
Once we'd fled, I'd no idea what to do. I could only hide for so long. They'd find me sooner or later. It wasn't our decision. We knew he was dead, but not many others had caught on. That was my chance.
No one mourned for Horson Jr. In all his miserable life, he'd never helped a soul. Amusingly, once dead, he became a useful member of society. They say everyone deserves a second chance. Seems true enough. Horson got his, in a way, sharing it with a Doppler named Dudu.
That was courageous, Dudu. I'd never expect it from you.
Neither would I. Oh, by the way, you've no idea at the relief I feel you're alive and well.
And I'm relieved I didn't slit your throat.
Not afraid of being
Be
found.
careful, you could get found out.
Wiley's men are too stupid to catch on. His colleagues ain't much better. Mind you, even you were fooled.
And that might have ended very badly for you.
True. I get a bit carried away at times, but mostly I'm careful.
Shows an interesting line of business.
Dude who's always had a head for numbers. What's a few brothels and casinos? He'll manage.
That's the thing. I don't need to. 2 weeks after Wiley died, I announced I'd seen the light of the eternal fire. Sold all the illegal enterprises. I'm a blue water trader now.
Horson's men didn't protest?
I've contacts in the guilds. Run a thriving trade. Profits are twice what they were before. To Wiley's men, a purse twice as heavy means twice as much respect for the men handing it to them.
Interesting. So we have these two like unimportant dialogue things, and then we just say we need to go.
Time's up.
Right. We must still go by the Golden Sturgeon.
It was nice to see you both. And take care of yourselves.
You too.
So long, Dudu. Why are we going to the Sturgeon?
To see a girl who helped me once.
Who might that be?
Friend of Dandelion's. Her name's Bee. She's a waitress at the Golden Sturgeon. Helped me contact Dandelion. I wish to thank her. She risked a lot.
So
Risked
we're
a lot? How's that?
wandering around
The
finishing
little girl were
stories
breathing
for
down my
people.
neck. If she'd been seen with me, she might have been flogged or worse.
Always getting into trouble.
I take after you.
It definitely kind of feels like there was two story teams going on here. The
I
main
visited
story
a city
team.
once that was very much like Novigrad, but the people there were much taller and had dark skin.
This somewhere in Zeracania?
No, in another world.
What's it like, hopping between worlds? Anything like passing through a portal? Or different?
A bit different. It was hard going at first. I wasn't very good at controlling it, so I had to concentrate intensely and hope I didn't land in the crater of an active volcano. The training I did with Avalok was very helpful. Now, I merely think of the place I wish to travel to, close my eyes, and it's done.
Interesting. But yeah, you can see that the main storyline has these story threads that they really wanted to be impactful, but then they just filled the vast majority of the game in between each of these the main events with things that didn't really affect those the main story and didn't really have the writing up to snuff. Not terribly. It's not like the side quests are horribly written and the main quests are greatly written, but they are kind of definitely noticeably different. Perhaps if you had just played the storyline and not done any of the side quests, then you would run through the main story and experience it a little bit differently, a little bit better. But then you would be not playing any of the side quests, at least until after you'd done the whole main story, so you'd be so overpowered. And some of these side quests you can't wait. Secondary quests in particular are things that you need to do as soon as you can do them before you progress the main story quest. I don't know if we've ever met this character B. Probably have.
More soldiers, more work.
She might have been that lady.
Gave you a chance. Should have taken it.
I spit on anything you give me.
You'll regret that, you cow.
Mind your manners, you're talking to a lady.
Stay out of this. This is not your concern.
Leave on your own, or I'll throw you out. Interesting joke here. It's actually two dialogues.
Sure it is.
You're a fucking freak too.
He is. Very dangerous at that. The butcher of White Orchard.
What'd he do there? Trim the trees?
Eugen. He slew half the village. Dragged the bodies of the alderman and his wife behind his horse to Novigrad. Let's get out of here.
That's pretty good advice your friend's offering.
Sorry.
I didn't do that.
Thank you. They seem more determined this time.
Shouldn't cross them, I told you.
I'm to bar non-humans from this establishment because some thugs threaten me. Not likely.
I will
It's
call
so
this
good to
creature.
see you, Bee.
And you, Siri. Who's your charming companion?
Maybe I did. I remember seeing freckles on one
Geralt
character,
of Rivia.
like hers.
That Geralt! Very nice to meet you. I've heard so much.
What have you heard?
Really? What, for example?
For example, how you've saved her from woes so many times she's lost count. And how you always know how to make her laugh. That's Siri, of course. Other ladies, however...
Bee, I'm standing right here.
Alright, alright. So, what brings you here, darlings?
I wanted to thank you for everything.
Oh, stop. Anyone would have done the same in my shoes.
Not many would have done it with such courage. Thank you. This is for you. A trinket to remember me by.
Oh, my.
Oh, she thinks she's gonna
Beautiful.
leave and not come back.
Thank you. So, will you stay for stew? And keep slaughtered a piglet this morning?
Thanks. But we must still visit Far Corners.
Ah, off to see Valdo, eh? Well, shan't stop you then. They'll feed you properly there too, no doubt. Farewell to you both. And do take care of our Witcher.
I will. So long.
200 experience for following around and...
So, your friend, Bee.
What about her?
Nothing. Seems nice.
Geralt. You're terrible.
What'd I say? What's there to see in Far Corners?
The camp of some traveling circus performers. Non-humans. When I came here before, I wanted to contact Triss. Life was hard. I quickly spent nearly everything the Baron gave me. Triss and I never met, because the temple guard showed up. I was a wanted woman afterwards.
Triss didn't try to contact you?
How could she? She didn't know anything. In fact, she thought she was to meet another alchemist wanting to flee Novigrad. I preferred not to put her in danger. I was being hunted. Had not a copper to my name. Then I met Valdo. He and his troop helped me. Then introduced me to Bee. And through Bee, I found Dandelion. You know the rest.
Yeah, we're still filling in all the story of this long journey Ciri's been on. And while we are spend all the time of this game looking for her, we were making quite a bit of a story ourselves.
Something slimy about you, to my mind.
I kind of wonder how that would be written as a book.
man was brave as you.
I guess it would just be kind of like we're playing the game now. Is that Geralt would run into Ciri and she would tell the story in flashback of what happened or in dialogue.
Crawl back under your rock.
Is that the Taylor's house? If it was the Taylor's house, then I would be seeing the shopkeeper.
Where's this friend of yours?
There! Valdo!
We never even saw this.
Ciri, you devil incarnate,
Before.
where have you been?
Come here, darling. Hello. What's this? Brought your granddad?
Hagar, you're incorrigible. Allow me to introduce Geralt of Rivia.
Ah, greetings. We've heard heaps about you.
Likewise, and thanks for helping Ciri.
Oh, we had no choice. Found it hard to refuse a lass like her. Well, good you're here. Come in the nick of time. Would have been gone by tomorrow.
You're leaving?
They're to start resettling non-humans shortly. We'd rather stay ahead of events.
I understand.
Problem is, we just lost 2 horses, and another 2 are too weak to haul anything.
Ah, we'll manage somehow. We don't leave till tomorrow, so naught to worry about today.
Yes, for some. I'm off to see a merchant. There's a chance I can trade our nags for a healthy horse. Wouldn't want Valdo to have anything to worry about tomorrow.
Any way we can help?
Oh, don't fret about us. We always get by somehow. Right, Ciri? What brings you here?
I've come to apologize. I disappeared so suddenly, then...
Ah, pish-posh. What matters is you're back, and you're well.
This is for you. All that you loan me, plus a small premium.
Ciri, you know I can't take this.
And you know I shan't let you refuse.
I know. We'll make it the pot for a wager. Do you still race?
Of course.
Then I challenge you. Geralt, will you join us?
Well, I don't want to win money, so I'll just say no thanks.
No thanks. Not up to it today.
Ah, for every ache of body and soul, there's no better remedy than Kedwenny Golden. Isn't that right, Ciri?
As rain.
Stay with us. Bonfires to be lit soon, around which all will gather. This night shall be ours.
Just skip that race completely. No, I see no reason to win it, and I almost certainly would have won
Thanks.
it. But I would have just taken the money.
I'm glad we stayed.
Me too. They like you here.
I like them too. Oh, I'd love to join them. Drink and race, travel from town to town. Not worry a whit about anything.
Good plan.
Good plan. Think I'll go with you.
Then our future's settled. If, that is, there's more than ash left of us once this is over.
Defeating the hunt won't be easy, but with the Lodge's support, Avalax, we can do this.
I fear fighting the hunt will only be the beginning. For me, at least.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
You promised!
In jest? Sometimes I wish I could be like them.
I
Me
get
too.
you.
Being a witch is a burden sometimes.
As is my inheritance. I'd so like to be ordinary.
You choose who you are.
Your life is yours exclusively. You choose who you are.
Geralt, you know that's never been true. All because of this damned elder blood. My gift. My curse. Granted me all of these powers, but it's also why I've spent my life fleeing, hiding.
Gifts can be renounced.
Can always renounce a gift. Turn it down.
It's not that easy. I tried once, remember? Besides, even if doing that were to free me of Eredin, there will always be those with some kind of plan that includes me. It was the sorceresses of the Lodge once. Now it's my father. Even Yennefer.
You're forgetting Avalach.
Avalach's different. He is intent on my gift not falling into the wrong hands. Not spinning out of control. It's why he teaches me, protects me.
I hope you're right. Don't be naive.
The sooner you get rid of that illusion, the better.
What do you mean?
There'll come a day when Avalok will ask you for a favor.
Perhaps. But if so, it will be a very, very long time from now. And I'm certain whatever it is, he'll give me a choice. I will have the option to refuse.
Hope you're right.
That's Pablo. I plan to learn how to juggle one day.
Incredibly useful skill.
Finally found you two. Enjoying yourselves?
Did you get the horses?
I'd rather know how you fared with the merchant. Managed to get some horses?
Lost cause. The man refused to trade. I said I'd buy. He asked 3 arms and a host of legs for 1 healthy animal. We need horses. But we'll have to find another way to get them.
Ho ho, I sense trouble.
I knew you'd warm to the notion. We mean to sneak into the man's stable. With 30 head, a few more or less won't make a difference in his life. Coming with?
Of course.
I could easily just buy them for you. I am rich, and this is how the rich solve problems.
Gotta be another way to solve this. Just so happens I got some coin I could lend you.
We'd have no way to repay you.
Wouldn't have to.
Shame the Emperor doesn't have another daughter. We could buy all the horses in Novigrad.
A generous offer, but not one to resolve this situation. The merchant didn't object to our coin. He objected to us. I'll not trade with such scum. Believe those were his words. And if he'll not trade, we've no choice but to steal from him.
I don't like this idea.
I don't know. Doesn't seem like the best idea.
Geralt, stop fussing. We'll not strip the merchant bare. And it's finally a chance to do something other than run from the wild hunt. Don't
I
make
don't
us
think
beg.
I'm gonna get a choice. And you can't just buy them.
Just buy the horses. Why can't you?
With what coin?
Ciri gave you a full pouch.
Enough for 1 at most, whereas at the least we need 4.
Geralt, stop fussing. We'll not strip the merchant bare. And it's finally a chance to do something other than run from the wild hunt. Don't make us beg.
She's gonna go. So I have to go with her. I have to keep her safe.
What can I do? Gotta help those in need.
Yes, yes, yes!
Must say, you didn't seem the type to me.
What type?
Steady. Time to go. We'll meet by the stables.
It's a bit of a odd thing to be doing right about now. Meet Ciri.
Hagar, keep a lookout. Ciri and I'll try to get inside.
All right.
Sneak into the stables. Oh, is it really that easy? I've got even a mask over my face. There's a guard there.
A bit me a pass.
Can't crawl through these windows. Find a way to open the stable doors from inside using your witches. Since we're still in horses, we might as well just steal. Some other stuff. I guess we just wanna climb down the ladder. I think the guy is asleep. So I can't just open the stable doors. Orange. I don't remember seeing a water trough. Maybe there was one somewhere else in the game. This guy's just asleep. Take the keys.
Here's the key.
Horses. There's only 3 horses. They needed 4. That's just...
Get in here.
Finally.
Finally.
Woohoo! We did it!
Excellent work! Did you see the 2 fools who tried to chase us?
Almost tripped over their own boots.
Thanks, Geralt. That was splendid.
I'm teaching her bad things. Supposed to be a father figure. That was wrong.
Glad to see you happy, but I don't think what we did was right.
How can you keep the company of such a bore?
Leave him alone, Agar. That's just how Geralt is. Righteous.
Thanks for your help, and for visiting.
It was so good to see you all again. Hang in there, and take care of yourselves.
Don't forget us. So long.
I must bid Valdo farewell.
All right. See you at Dandelions then. Got some things to take care of in town.
See you, Geralt.
I can't help but feel like leaving her alone is bad.
Whatever half became a witcher, eh?
Who would like more work?
After all the effort to get Ciri back, I wouldn't want to leave her side for like years. I would be so afraid of the Wild Hunt. Let's see. Suppose I can just run. It's just a set of bridge over here. I believe. Yeah. Glory Gate.
I'm warning you.
No, actually, I probably could have fast traveled. Oh well, it won't be that far. Yeah, I could have fast traveled, it wasn't worth it. So, meet Yennefer in the lodge. I think she's upstairs. Ciri is back. How is Ciri back? Secondary quests, none. We are at 32. Do I have anything I could put more points into? I think I could probably increase my toxicity. Let's see. If I highlight this, I can upgrade this ability with the point. And then everything else I think is at its maximum right now. Do a weapon repair kit. We almost certainly have something there that'll fix that problem. An apple, some more junk. Haven't gotten any diagrams or anything like this. King of the Alders. So we get a new entry for the old king. I think there needs to be more work as far as how this would work. Like, who is this person? Seal. She was probably in the previous game and I just don't remember. And here, this has been updated. No, actually Horson Jr. hasn't been updated, but... Yeah, leaving Ciri alone makes no sense at all because still one of the crones is looking for him. I bet Doo-Doo here has been upgraded. And it doesn't look like we've got any more creatures. Would I trade off some of these characters for creatures? I think I would, because there is definitely some familiarity you could get
Geralt.
with...
What is it?
Nothing just yet, but something's afoot. Philippa and Margarita want to speak to me.
Multiple copies of the same creature, where these characters show up so rarely. I can meet with them, forget them, and be back. They don't bite. Let's ask what about.
They say about what?
No, but I have my suspicions. I bet they have plans for me. And they're deigning to inform me of them.
I'll go with you.
Not a conversation you're likely to avoid. I'll go with you if you want.
They'll weigh their words more carefully with you there.
Wouldn't be so sure. But 2 heads are better than 1. Let's get this over with.
That cat.
You wish to speak?
To you, not to Geralt.
Geralt stays or we both leave?
Let him stay, Phil. He'd learn of it all anyways, eventually. Fine then. So long as he does not interrupt.
Think of me as part of the decor.
The Lodge once had great plans for you. Important plans. Surely you remember. You were to complete your studies and become one of us. Unfortunately, that did not come to pass. We intend to revive the Lodge, and we renew our offer. You must join us. We are saddened our dear Sheila will not join in this endeavor, but the circumstances preclude any prolonged mourning. What is your decision? Will you join us?
As before, I'm to marry some princeling and become your puppet.
You were a child then, and we misjudged the situation. This time we offer you a partnership.
No equality in the Lodge? That's garbage. Some have always taken the reins, while others politely nodded.
A wise and capable sorceress finds the role, the position that best suits her.
And yours should be supreme. You deserve to lead. Realize, please, that you were made for great things. Work with us and you shall achieve them. Just as soon as we teach you to control your power, channel...
I have Avalark for that.
You allow this? Do you truly believe his intentions are pure?
I don't trust anyone. It's Siri's decision.
I don't trust him, I don't trust you. But that doesn't matter. Siri decides.
Sages invariably have hidden agendas.
Oh, like...
Altruism is simply not part of their constitution. You're a tool in his hands, even if you don't see it.
We will assure you knowledge and protection, but you shall be your own rudder, captain, and ship. And unlike Avalark, we can promise you this.
We don't expect you to commit now. Think it over, what you've heard, what you feel. We will speak when you're ready.
If that is all, then...
We need to go to Skellige, find the Sunstone. Avalach awaits down at the port.
I don't know why you'd particularly side with the sorceresses. I mean, look, one is blinded, the other has been tortured, the third is dead.
Don't really want to talk about it. I'm going for a walk.
Yennefer's the only one there that seems to be doing well as a sorceress. Up to level 33, we're getting, I believe, dangerously close to the end. Final preparations are done. Now we're ready for battle preparations. Where is Yennefer staying? Who is in this room? Nobody. We could talk to Triss about it. Nope, Triss is not here. If I had half a brain in my head, I would go see if I can... Let's see, can I wear this armor yet? It still requires one more level.
Go to the bathroom.
For as quickly as that's coming about, I might as well take this with me now. Where is the barman here?
It's you, the White Wolf, the famous Geralt of Rivia. Am I right?
You hear about me?
Hear about you? I know all there is to know.
Why are we outside the building?
Himself, who's forever telling stories of you and your adventures together, of your hunt for the dragon, and how
Talk
you
about a
outfoxed
bug.
the Sylvan midst the hemp, of the battle for the bridge, and how he saved you from bandits.
Like to hear that one sometime myself.
One never tires of Dandelion's tales and ballads. Why, all will be amazed when I tell them the wolf himself takes joy in listening to them. Now, tell me how I may be of service. Something to wet your tongue?
You worked here long? Let's ask this
You
question.
worked here long? Earlier, I mean.
Under old Mr. Wiley, you mean? Why, no. I answered a notice. What did it say? Help wanted to assist in the oversight of an exclusive establishment with refined diversions. Baccalaureate freshly gained, 10 years of tavern experience plus, knowledge of the common tongue, elder tongue, and contemporary poetry required.
Wouldn't you have been better off staying at the academy, or?
I never passed the entrance exam. Neither do I know a lick of Elder, though I can indeed play a ditty or three. Also, I've committed all Master Dandelion's works to memory.
Ah, I see. What do you have to drink that's good?
What can we sell to this guy? Yeah, I'm not gonna lose 5 pounds selling food to him. Let's see, a broken rake. Some hides. Some fishing nets. Broken ore. Old sheepskin. Horse hides. Blunt axe. Ash. Don't need it. Bother to sell that. Almost got it. Oh yeah, I was gonna sell some of, I was gonna actually turn that into ore. Sell these dolls. How many black magic dolls does one really need? There we go. And he won't buy books. Okay.
Take care now.
We just got knocked right out of the place. So.
Wars everywhere. A killer prowls the city, but you're not scared, are you?
At the level that we are at, it would be really nice to go back to Crow's Perch. Is there a real reason to go here? I don't think so. I probably could go here to this undiscovered location, and I think that would probably not be anything of that much interest. We figured out how to get into the House of Rest, but even though I didn't show it, you just have to buy the specific clothes and wear it, and there's nothing in there. Are there any other question marks that are worth looking into? So we just have this place of power and this thing, which we never could figure that one out. I don't want to bother with. And then this. So I'm willing to travel here and see what that is. Just take a little bit of a diversion. At level 33, there can't possibly be any creature of actual interest. Just a guarded treasure, it seems like. You know what I think? I think it was actually just a level 19 troll. I may have actually just managed to die. We'll use the protective shield. There we go. Cyclops eye. And I'm overburdened again. This is exactly what I didn't want to do. At this. I gotta figure out what can I get rid of that's low. Stuff that doesn't really matter. There we go. Now I'll just find the fast travel back here, and then I'll fast travel back to the Crow's Perch. We're gonna take an opportunity to go to our Master Armor. I don't believe there's anything more. I guess the Master Weaponer too. We're gonna get the best suit of armor we can get, possibly make right now, and sell everything else. And then we're going to get, I guess, the Master Weaponer guy. We'll have to find him. We know he's somewhere in Novigrad. And oddly, I didn't even realize, yeah, that is true. There was two major story plots. One to get Master Armor and one to get Master Weapon. And you pretty much have to go to them specifically if you want that. All the other people will be far too low level. Too low a level.
Right, give me the coin. Tails will clean the shit out of the stable. Heads will go.
First thing we want to do is look at what we've got. Is anything that we have an improvement? Technically, this Witch Hunter's armor is an improvement by 1. When we hold the left trigger, it's got some major resistance too. Technically, this is an improvement. And that's an improvement. And that's an improvement. And that's an improvement. So that's just by the numbers. Let's talk to her.
Geralt, good of you to come by. What can I do for you?
Need you to make me some armor.
Need some armor made. Witcher's armor.
Okay. So we have a level 36 Alder Folk boots. So 3 improvement there. 3 more levels. Wow, we're not even ready yet. We really aren't. Enhanced feline boots. Enhanced woven boots. Executioners, griffins, guardsmen's. This would be one more level. Mastercrafted feline boots. So if I made some feline boots and then enhanced some feline boots and then superior some feline boots, that's pretty good. Now I don't want to go to mastercrafted feline boots quite yet because I won't be able to wear them. In fact, actually I do. Let's just go ahead and do it now. Trekker's boots, Ursine boots. If I made some mastercrafted Ursine boots now, I would have to be able to make superior Ursine boots, which I think I can do. Ursine boots and then enhanced Ursine boots. I don't have the diagram for it. So the bear boots cannot be mastercrafted because they require superior Ursine boots. And they require enhanced Ursine boots, which I just don't have. Interesting. So now we move on to chest armor. This one would work plus 11. This one would work plus 11. I need to dismantle some stuff first. Let's go ahead and Ooh, I just made them and now I'm gonna dismantle them. Let's not. Let's instead dismantle some of these things. Dismantle all of these to get our glyphs and such back. Starting to run low on currency. I was also going to dismantle some of this stuff down here. These for glowing ore. And there's certainly more things that can be dismantled, but let's not deal with that too much right now. Superior feline. Okay. So now we've dismantled enough stuff we can do this. Good. Enhanced feline or enhanced griffin. Feline would be what I'd want, because it goes feline in the name means it's light armor. Medium increases armor, but it's medium weight. And heavy increases armor and decreases stamina regeneration, which kinda indicates, you know what, you would probably want feline. Can we make master crafted feline armor is the question. Can I make superior feline armor? Yes, I can. Now, woven armor is medium, but I'm missing a lot of those middle things, I think. So, to make feline armor, I need a shirt, which means I need to go to the shop and buy a shirt. And let's see. So we make feline armor, and then we find enhanced feline armor, which requires some hardened leather, which we'll just buy some hardened leather from him. It's a little too much, isn't it? Just all the options. Playing through this. If they had just done the feline armor, the wolfen armor, the ursine armor, that would have been one thing. But the fact that there's several other things. There we go. So now we have mastercrafted feline armor. For the top, we could make all kinds of things if we wanted. Zarkani powder. Interesting. Feline crossbow or ursine crossbow. It's the wrong craftsman anyways. Alright. So enhanced feline gauntlets is what we're looking for now. Can we do it all the way up? I think we can. So we make some feline gauntlets. We make some enhanced feline gauntlets. We make some superior feline gauntlets. And then what do we need? Crafting hardened leather. Okay. If I can't buy any more hardened leather, right? This isn't hardened leather down here, is it? No, that's first scrap. I will have to dismantle some stuff. Mastercrafted feline boots. Ursine boots. I will dismantle them for that. Trapper's boots. Let's see. Dismantle that. Here's a mastercrafted feline armor. Mastercrafted woven armor. Can I dismantle something else to get hardened leather? It's an interesting thought. I don't think I can. what would I need to do to make this? We'll pin that for later. Enhanced feline gauntlets. Ready to make some mastercrafted feline gauntlets. There we go. And then the swords are the weapons guy. And then now we just want a set of feline trousers. I have to buy, let's see. So we'll make this, 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 and what are we missing? Hardened timber. Okay. Hardened timber's not difficult to come by. And there's our mastercrafted feline trousers. So, upgrade that, upgrade that, upgrade all of our glyphs that we can. I could certainly make some lesser glyphs. I could certainly make some lesser ruin stones. But mostly I just want to upgrade. Okay. I'm gonna buy some more wax here. And I don't think I really need anything else. I could get glyphs. But I'm not sure I really need them. So.
Take care now.
Take a look at what we've done, the mess we've made. We have a mastercrafted set of armor, boots, trousers, and gauntlets. None of which can be worn until one more level. And we have a bunch of glyphs that we upgraded. And I don't think we have much of anything else.
Geralt, good of...
What are you selling? What?
We've given a considerable amount of money to her. So selling some witch hunter swords will at least get some of that back. Okay. 5% chance to cause burning. Even if I was going to put that in there, it certainly wouldn't be more than 6. That's the maximum you could possibly put into 2 swords. But that's not what I'm shooting for anyway, so I can sell them all. If they're graders and there's something I'm not going to use, I'm just going to sell them. 5% chance to poison. That's not what I'm shooting for. 5% chance to stun. 5% chance to stagger. 5% chance to cause bleeding. 10% to your igni. 3%. Let's see, what is this one? Adrenaline points gain. Yarden. I might keep that. Quinn. Might keep that. Or keep that. So I have 5 of these. If I get one more Chernobog, that would be definitely what I put on the swords. Alright. What can I sell? She still has a considerable amount of items. Let's see. That's gonna be so much. It's gonna be real hard to sell anything of any real value.
Take care now.
So I'll just let her keep the money. It's not worth sitting there. We can talk to
Fancy a gander at all.
Show me what you got.
And I don't believe they're gonna have anything of any actual interest. It's really what it gets down to is you start realizing that the cliffs and the runestones are the only things that are of any real interest. And once you have a full set, it might be slightly interesting to see how many glyphs in particular you could get on your equipment by itself.
Filling your coin purse village by village, eh?
I don't think there's any more diagrams to be bought. I think all the Gwent cards, man, that's gonna be a real nightmare to find them all. I wish there was a fast travel inside Crow's Perch. That would be nicer. So we're looking for, I guess, this point. So let's go to Glory Gate. And run.
Long live
Honor in the fatherland.
I serve the eternal fire.
What do you seek, pain giver?
So down this way we run. And yes, here he is. Our master crafting.
Greetings, Ivier.
Greetings, Geralt. How might I be of help?
Smith.
Listen,
you to craft
would you craft something for me?
So we only have to really worry about swords this time. we want... I don't have the enhanced woven steel sword, I believe. Or do I not just have a Mastercraft level at all? It doesn't seem like I do. So, a superior feline steel sword is not an improvement. He has to be the Mastercraft guy, but I don't have the formulas for it. This would be slightly an improvement, but only slightly. Interesting. Well, that solves that problem, doesn't it? It solves it pretty nicely. If I don't have the... I can do Mastercrafted silver sword here, but that's 154 below. Feline silver sword, Mastercrafted. Yeah, I can do that. But I don't have the other one. Yeah, I don't have a feline silver sword. Interesting. Neither one of these, I think, are actually upgrades. And to make exploding bolt, I would need zirconium powder. Let's see what the shop's got. Yep, none of those are any better. I'm gonna buy all these. Diagram lesser ruin stone. Interesting. And zircony powder. Do you have any of that for sale? Exploding bolt. Wow. I can only buy 13 of those. How is that the case? I'll take books. Wonder why it's over there. I think I just upgraded my sword. So I'll buy this. I hope that wasn't a mistake. Notice that I've sold some swords here. Or maybe they just go here if you sell a special named sword. That wouldn't surprise me.
So long.
Alright. Yes, when I upgraded my sword, it messed up. I could actually sell some of these now that I know. This is right and that's right. I could actually sell all my rune stones at this point. So as far as glyphs, there's 3 here, 1 here, and 2 there. That's 6, 7. Looks like 7 glyphs is the maximum you would ever need. Let's talk to him
Greetings,
again.
Ibeer. Listen, would you...
So finally, I think we can make a lesser rune stone. And I think a lesser runestone would be somewhere here in crafting components. Ah, finally! After all this time. Can I make Zircani powder? No. Not really. Alright, let's go to the shop. Then, as far as this, I'll need to save one of those. And then I think I'll save the rest. So that's how you spend 10,000 crowns.
So
basically. It's incredibly boring, right? I mean, incredibly boring for somebody to sit here and watch this. I guess we're done. Let's... Let's continue with the story. Well, actually, let's look at how long we've been going. Yeah. So we're gonna go down this shoreline. We're gonna start battle preparations next time. When we look at the treasure hunts here, we have wolf skull gear, bear skull gear, griffin skull gear. So where is the upgrade for the There's still a lot we could do. One of these must give us a mastercrafted feline sword, steel sword. It can't be one of the treasure hunts. So it's gotta be one of these Witcher contracts, which at some point we might go back and try Skelk's Most Wanted. particularly if we're back in Skellig. But right now I think we just need to continue with the main storyline. Except for this one, I think we've figured everything else out. I don't think there's anything more to this area. So much. It is so much. Let's go back and look at White Orchid. Did anything get unmarked? No. So if we thought about Skellig, there definitely are some places that when we get back to Skellig, we should run around and finish those up. There's not a lot of reason not to. We are at a high enough level now we can get hidden treasures. We don't have to worry about the whole issue of going to the Island of the Mists. It's almost kind of pointless to do them, but you know, I want to be a completionist. I do want to be a completionist. It would be very silly right now to not be a completionist, considering we've played so much. But man, you gotta look at these systems, like all these ingredients don't really matter. They really don't matter. The other items, if they're quest related items, they matter, and otherwise they don't. I mean, I don't even know why you'd separate those. I like the concept of different kinds of bombs. I like in thought the concept of the concoctions, and the oils is a fine thought, but it's too many. We've never used more than half. We've only used maybe 3 of these decoctions that we've made, and the oils maybe 5 or 6. Those should be all like separate quests. Like you could make a quest that was specifically just make a deconcoction, and then at the very least, if you were going to leave it in the game, there would be a point in which every player who beat the game would have made and used every deconcoction. But you really didn't. You just give them as rewards. Same is true for the bombs. Same is true for a lot of the armor and weapons. You get diagrams for things you're already overpowered to. Rune stones, not precious enough. And then you've got these alchemy and crafting things, which in particular, the alchemy and crafting stuff is pretty bad. I would love it if instead of when I looted things, I just got crowns. If it was just money. Because that's really all this is for these items. This is crowns converted into a secondary item. And then you have to sell this to convert it back to the useful item. Skills is the same thing. It's a system that's somebody spent some time on it, and it doesn't seem like it matters. Hey, I have another point available. Well, we'll upgrade this one. Might as well. I've spent a decent amount of points. Let's see. I don't know if you could really count it. You'd go 43 plus 3 here plus 3 here is 49. Plus 4 more is 53. So I've spent 53 points by finding places of power. So you can definitely have a lot more than just the 60. 70 that you would get from leveling up. At level 33, and if most game reviewers beat the game at level 35, I can't feel like I'm not gonna beat the game somewhere around 35, 36. And if I get any higher than 35, it's gonna be because the main storyline has started handing out 1,000 experience for every little bit of progress I make in it. And that's the only real reason. Oh. And trophies, man, trophies are so forgettable. Look at this. Trophies and saddlebags and saddles and horse blinders. Oh, come on. It's just system on top of system. It's so much. It's too much.
What sort of blind ship was
Anyways, after that slight rant, that slow, methodical looking over all the systems and everything in this is way, way too much. It's not focused, it's so ADD. Anyways, after that, we are done with this episode. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it and make a donation. If you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media site, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.